Hey guys, Desolate Magic here. Sorry if I seem a bit down and mellow today. I'm incredibly ill, but let's hope it's not RSV this time or I'm going to have a really bad weekend. I had COVID, RSV was worse. Anyway, this is hot off the presses right now. I don't think anybody's been talking about this. I actually haven't had time to fully vet this, but it looks good on the surface. So somebody named Samantha Har sent this out, and let me just read the intro. To the Magic Judge community, especially the members of the Judge Academy, Wizards of the Coast will not be renewing its sponsorship agreement with Judge Academy. Yep, let's jump in our TARDIS for a second. And back the train up a couple years when they went from their normal Judge program where you just train to be a judge, you volunteer, you get paid a little tiny bit and get some free cards to go judge at like a high level at big tournaments. And it was just like a helping the community and prestige kind of thing that some pretty chill people did. And then obviously they had the ongoing multi-year issue with sex offenders being in the Judge program. Because of course they do, they're a lefty company. What did they do about it? Next to nothing. But after that fiasco, they decided, let's start charging money for people to be a judge. If you want to be a judge, you got to pay us. Now, by us, I don't mean WOTC. They shipped it out to a third-party company, I guess, LLC partnership, nonprofit organization. I doubt it. I don't know. Called the Judge Academy. I recall some of the levels being well over $100. So a for-profit business running the volunteer judge community. That went over well in the community. Okay, fast forward to the modern times. Allegedly, Samantha Har is saying, Judge Academy transition, open letter, and FAQ, global announcement email right here. She, by the way, is the Magic Judge Program Manager. So let's continue with this little email here. That apparently is just kicking them to the curb, and I will warn you, the amount I read so far is all I've read out of this, so you're going to get my live reaction. I don't know the details. I have no idea what this says. Didn't even skim it. This should be entertaining. So, Wizards of the Coast will not be renewing its sponsorship agreement with Judge Academy. This means that we will no longer be under contract with Wizards to provide services to the Magic Judge program after October 13th. That's right, Sam coming out here like that girl from The Ring. Y'all got 7 days. Instead of just doing it via email, because who calls anybody anymore? Oddly, still sent the announcement on a VHS tape, though. By the way, go to my channel, type in Magic the Gathering Movie 2018 trailer. It's totally not a re-edited trailer from The Ring. It is the absolute most piece of art on my entire channel. Anyway, let's continue here. I do not have specific information about Wizards' plans. However, Wizards has consistently expressed to me their understanding of the importance of judges. Really, they say one thing and do the other. And I believe Wizards will select another entity to provide services to the Magic Judge program. I don't even know the reason they're cutting them off, and I already doubt that. Unless they really messed up or people had something bad to say, the curriculum was bad or the prices were bad. And couldn't they just tell them to lower it? Couldn't they just subsidize it? I mean, they're losing money left and right, so no. The answer is pretty much no. But, wow, I can't wait to hear her take on it and why she thinks it happens. So, because the community needs an interim solution, Judge Academy intends to continue offering training, testing, and certification of judges until another entity fills that role. But they're terminating your thing in 7 days. But you're going to keep training and collecting money until they, really tell you to stop? Until they find a replacement? That's not how, laws and agreements and stuff work. I mean, if she would have left out the phrase certifying of judges, you could do whatever you want. You could make an educational thing and just say, oh, this isn't accredited, I guess would be the term. I don't know, you're not getting a degree, but you know what I mean. That'd be the appropriate term. Please see the attached FAQ for details on this and other changes. At this time of transition for Judge Academy, I want to take the opportunity to thank you for including me in your community over the years. I appreciate the positive ways in which you have impacted my life and the lives of each other and the players. You are the core of what makes this game and community so amazing and should be celebrated as such. I'm sure that's a bit sincere, but honestly, I can't get over what I would consider to be price gouging. I haven't seen their expenses, but you could set up a website and make content for pretty darn close to nothing. I mean, staff ain't cheap. That's one thing. And then how many judges really are there? In the entire world, and this is like a 5-year-old stat, I guarantee it's lower, there was just short of 7,000 official play locations. So that means tiny little stores that are in the Wizards Play network. I heard it's 4,000 or 5,000 now. So even one judge per, and each of them going level 1 only, I think that was what, like $30-40 a year or something? Yeah, that barely adds up to one staff member. So like, I get it, but man, those prices. So she goes on to say, Judge Academy has been operating for only a few months when COVID hit. Oh, that sucks. As the world shut down. Oh, that's a typo. Let me fix that for you. As the Democrats and authoritarian assholes shut the entire world down, the members of the Judge Academy connected with each other through digital conferences and online forums. Isn't that what your website already does? And created many opportunities to help each other. And when the world reopened, it was judges who helped the Magic community come back together, event by event, player by player. Although times of transition can be uncomfortable, this community has demonstrated that it has the resourcefulness, intelligence, and dedication to weather transitions. Boy, she's a lot more polite than I would have been. I would have thrown them under the bus so hard I'd been like, wow, they're killing it. Chris Cox is a dick. Hasbro only cares about their wallets and their short-term stock prices and impressing the investors. And yeah, screw them. They've ruined Magic. And yeah, kind of glad we're out. That would have been me. But imagine that, but like 10 times less polite. Not hard to imagine if you've been subbed here. So we got the FAQ. Question number 1, why is the Judge Academy changing? Wizards of the Coast will not be renewing its sponsorship of Judge Academy. Once again, they don't give a rule. They just say, a reason, pardon me. This means that, effective October 13th, 2023, Judge Academy will no longer be under contract with Wizards to provide services to the Magic Judge Program. Who will be managing the Magic Judge Program next? That's question number 2. It has not yet been communicated to Judge Academy. And let me just add, it probably won't be, because whoever it is, it's their competition. Come on. So they haven't been communicated to them what the next steps are for the Magic Judge Program. However, Wizards has consistently expressed to us their understanding of the importance of judges to Magic the Gathering organized play. She's got to be hiding the reason. She would not settle for just they haven't shared it with us. That's code for she knows. Come on. I don't see anything about this as a mystery to me, and I can't believe they would do this to us, and I want an explanation, but like more diplomatic than that, because this is well written. But she could have snuck that in that like we don't know the reason and we look forward to finding out why or something. The lacking of that, either she forgot to put it in there and thought it would be too polite, or she knows. And I almost wonder if it's their fault. I don't know. You gotta wonder. In a void of information, people on the internet are gonna fill it with something, and you gotta wonder. I guess we'll maybe find out, I doubt it, when WOTC announces what the new judge program is going to be and who it's with. They're probably a little too professional and business-minded to say, here's the reason we're leaving the old one and the new one's not going to be like that. They're just going to be like, we're pivoting to a new thing, a transition, a season, all this corporate speak nonsense. So the only other details in this question, though, are although we have no specific information, we believe that WOTC will select another entity to provide services to the Magic Judge Program. Why would you think that with no information? And to that point, we will work with that entity to provide a smooth transition. Question number 3, what will happen during the interim? We understand continuity is important to this community, and because of that, we intend to continue offering training, testing, and certification of judges until another entity fits that role. That's literally just copied and pasted, but okay. Because our services will be discontinued by the end of 2023, we will be moving immediately from a paid membership model to a free membership model. Okay, that is a little classy, because I was going to throw them under the bus for being like, well, we just want to collect as much money as possible before we collapse, but no, they're switching to 100% free. Until WOTC tells them different, tells them to stop, or finds a replacement. But it sounds like WOTC didn't authorize that. They're just going to do it, which is insane. I'd be like, oh, you want to cut off our contract to 7 days? Okay. By the way, 7 days notice? 7 days? You give someone that short of notice and get rid of them without somebody to replace them, in theory, when they really messed up, when they are so toxic and bad for your brand that you have to get rid of them right now. I don't know when she heard about it or the organization heard about it, but maybe they're going back and forth the same week and change or something. This is just forming in my head. That's my opinion. It may be wrong. But with the way this is worded and the short notice and all this stuff, man. But then the whole, fine, we'll stomp off and leave you without a judge program if you don't like us. They're not doing that. So now I wonder, because that's a huge counterexample to the way I'm thinking this went down. Perhaps I should say evidence to the contrary. So they're just going to keep giving free training out of the goodness of their hearts after WOTC is like, we're getting rid of you. Maybe they're just not saying why, but WOTC got a bunch of complaints from it, or they're seeing their numbers, or somebody made them a better offer so we could operate cheaper. I don't know. It really could be anything at this point. But I can't get over the fact that getting rid of the Judge Academy without a replacement is so stupid that they would only do it if they had to get rid of them right now for an urgent reason. But then again, maybe WOTC already lined it up, and we're going to find out in 7 days this is the new Judge Program website thing, and this is the new entity running it. And that was the plan the whole time. I probably don't have to say it, but if anybody has provable insider information on this, and details, evidence, anything I missed, put it in the comment section. So one of the last questions here is, what specific changes will Judge Academy make to its service offerings? As of today, Judge Academy will stop accepting paid memberships. The judgeacademy.com website and our Discord server will remain available. Oh, if anybody's a member, I guarantee the truth is going around there. For use with free memberships. Oh God, I should join. Anyway, as of October 13th, 2023, Judge Academy's contract with WOTC to provide community management for the Magic Judge Program will end. Wait a minute. A new theory is coming together after they phrased it that way. Maybe October 13th was like a contract renewal. I don't think WOTC pays them anything, which is why I don't know about this theory. But let's just say WOTC pays them some amount. And they wanted more for operational costs. And WOTC just said, we're not doing it. And they're like, fine. Now they don't want to look like the bad guys and being too greedy. So they're offering free judge mentorship or whatever they want to call it. Not certification. Probably shouldn't use that term there. I really wonder if the contract fell apart and they're just like, fine, we're not doing it. That could be a last second thing. Negotiations could have broken down. So much drama. Get your popcorn. So, it goes on to say, since our contract is over, Judge Academy will not be able to support Q4 conferences. However, we will hold a final end-of-the-year conference supported with the Q3 and Q4 announced promotional foil cards. Judge Academy will not obtain Magic the Gathering promotional foil cards for 2024. For the foreseeable future, Judge Academy will continue to provide both coursework and testing opportunities for Magic judges. How can they do that? Okay, including the one-on-one testing of level 3 judges. Content updates will be made to coursework and tests on an as-needed basis. I think they're trying to scare WOTC into renewing the contract for more money or something, even though I could have sworn it was a free contract, but who knows? The game's going down in popularity. You shouldn't have even asked for more money if that's what's going down. Just saying. But if you can't afford to operate, yeah, that sounds like something WOTC would pigeonhole people into, so it's going to get ugly when the truth comes out on this. It really is. I hope it does eventually. I can almost not conceive of it not coming out. So the last question, how can Judge Academy continue to operate without membership fees? We're going to have 2 more merchandise kit offerings. Oh, there you go. These are scheduled for Q4 2023 and Q1 2024. Really? They already have them probably ordered and made and paid for, so that's why they're continuing to operate. Anyway, we hope these will be successful enough to finance our core operations in the short term. We are actively looking for new revenue opportunities. How about Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon? Oh, also, I was wrong. That's not even close to the last question. Will Judge Academy offer its services to other game publishers? Judge Academy is proposing services to other game publishers, but is not currently under contract with any additional publishers. What if my paid Judge membership is still active after you switch to a free membership model? Your membership will remain active under the free model, and you will continue to have access to training and testing. Additionally, all legacy members with active paid subscriptions as of today's switch to free memberships will be eligible to receive promotional foils at the final Judge Academy end-of-year conferences, and will have the option to purchase special versions, including promotional foils. Back the train up. Will have the opportunity to purchase special versions, including promotional foils, of the upcoming Q4 2023 and Q1 2024 Judge Academy merchandise kits. Is that how they always did it? Because that rings a bell. Because if the answer is no, holy crap, they're taking WOTC free promos and selling them to the judges to make up the difference while offering the memberships for free and continuing to operate after apparently the contract renewal just didn't happen for an unknown reason. Yikes. That might not even be legal, but I thought that they said, well, you can pay, $40 to be level 1 judge or whatever and get certified. But then if you want the judge promos at all, you don't get them, I think, for going to events. You get them by getting the merchandise kits, which also cost money, so you have to buy your own compensation. I thought I remember that from my original video, but it was years ago when they made this switch. Oh, that is wild. So next question, can I still be selected to run conferences? We will select individuals to host end-of-the-year conferences for 2023. Judge Academy will support these conferences with the Q3 and Q4 announced promotional foils. Oh, so you don't have to buy all of them. Okay. What can I expect from Judge Academy's final conferences of 2023? The final Judge Academy conferences of 2023 will be digital conferences and will be run similarly to the end-of-year conferences of previous years. This includes the same level of promotional foil support, because they already have them. For conference organizers, the conferences will be open to all members, including those who register for free memberships. I think they mean like right now. However, only legacy members, with active paid subscriptions as of today's switch to free memberships, will be eligible to receive promotional foils. More details will be released in the coming weeks. It's actually a smart way to do it. Shout out to Samantha, even if she did something to screw this all up and we don't know about it, which I'm starting to kind of doubt, but who knows? I mean, working with WOTC is like working with the devil, so I mean, there's probably no winners here, to be honest. But she's being classy about this. Unless she's lined all of her faces with this, she has taken this as a pro. All perfectly, flawlessly written, too. Respect. Charging money for the Judge Program, no respect there whatsoever. But maybe it wasn't her idea. I don't know. Just saying, well written, shout it out when I see it. So, will there be Judge conferences in 2024 and beyond? It is our hope that conferences will continue. However, Judge Academy will not be able to provide support for Magic the Gathering Judge conferences after 2023. If I sign up as a free member, do I have access to promotional Judge foils? No. I love how that it's no, period. Judge Academy will not be receiving any more promotional foils, and memberships which become active after today's switch to free memberships will not be eligible for promotional Judge foils, whether through conference attendance, merchandise kit purchases, or other promotions. Let me just stop right here. If WOTC is going to replace them with someone else really quickly, and that was always the plan, and it's already in the works and set up, they're going to send them a cease and desist. And they ain't going to be selling crap, and they ain't going to be having nothing for a conference. They said we're going to continue certifying judges. I don't know if that was a copy-paste error or just wishful thinking or a typo, but if WOTC says your contract is over, you can't certify judges for WOTC's game. That's like me saying I'm going to start my own NFL ref certification program, and then the NFL's like, no, we don't have a contract with you, and I'm like, yeah, but I'm going to do it though. Well, I can't go around advertising that you're now certified to be an NFL ref. This just seems like they're trying to grab the money and do something with the promos and make a little bit on the way out, but I don't blame them because WOTC in all likelihood probably blindsided them with this. So another question, can I attend the final 2023 conferences if I have a free membership? Yes, we would love for you to attend the final 2023 conferences. However, it is important that you are aware that as an unpaid member, you will not be eligible to receive promotional Judge foils for your participation in the event. You know what I would have put at the end of that? Necessarily. What else are you going to do with a pile of them? So what if I'm currently a level 2 pursuing a level 3 certification? We will continue to provide resources to you toward achieving this goal. We intend to continue operating the Judge Academy website and Discord channel and to continue offering one-on-one testing of level 3 judges. But see, you can't do that. I don't know. The whole tone of this is we didn't hear nothing from WOTC and the contract isn't renewed. But we're going to continue doing this until we hear otherwise. Yeah, you about to hear otherwise, in my opinion. That's my prediction. Anyway, next up, what does the future of the Magic Judge program look like? Oh, this gonna be good. Oh boy. Wizards of the Coast has not provided Judge Academy. So this entity, that is what they named it. Not a Judge Academy and not the judging system. Them specifically, their training entity right now. They have not provided them with any information about the future of the Magic Judge program. So remember, Magic Judge Program, WOTC, Judge Academy, these people. At Wizards of the Coast's direction, inquiries should be made through their online support request form, and then they link to it. Oh, that's going to get blown up. Okay, my brother briefly worked in a call center that had also a mail sorting and mail handling thing, and it had something to do with medical insurance, even though, funny enough, that wasn't the division he was working in. I don't remember why he ended up in the mailroom for a week, whatever. But you know how they would send out inquiries and say, hey, send the application back. By the way, this is 2006, in the mail with our pre-stamped corporate, it only gets billed if you use it envelope thing. That's an America thing. It's just, yeah, it's prepaid postage only if mailed in the US and back to them, and then the address would already be on it. So people would send in like, screw you, I hope you die in a fire, you already denied me, and then you dropped me because you denied my father's claim and then he died of cancer, I hope you all drop dead. When people are pissed off and you give them a here's a comment line, you're going to hear from some people. And those people don't have nice things to say. There was a lot of Hitler Obamas printed off and sent it back. Some people would just hate the company for one way or another, denying a claim or whatever. So they would just stuff. I shouldn't even say this. Okay, little caveat, don't do this. Even if you think it's as funny and fitting as I do, don't do this. They would stuff all their other junk mail in there, so it would be first class and then some. You'd be paying for 6 ounces of that thing. That's like a $3 charge. And because it's corporate return mail or whatever, business reply mail, I believe was the term, the company would get billed for that. So they would open it up and it would just be all their other junk mail or just like a folded newspaper, and they would like glue it shut because the envelope would barely close. And it would just have like, enjoy your postage fee, dick bags written on it. I don't think they do business reply mail anymore. I wonder why. The hell was the story about? Oh yeah, some angry judges who liked people there and now don't know what to do, and this is just like another blow to them after standard's basically dead. Oh man, the level of disrespect the judges get from WOTC. And every judge that wasn't on an offender list was pretty pissed off about the ones that were. And WOTC not doing anything about it because we all know the left is pro-pedo. I mean, let's just call it what it is. They f***ing are. They literally hired a pedophile to work on story, the head of story for the Dungeons and Dragons division. He eventually got fired, but they replaced 2 women with one male who was an admitted pedo and wrote a book about it, about how much he likes underage girls on Amazon. They knew this. This was not news to them. He probably put it on his resume. I just want to let you know the caliber of people we're working with over at Hasbro, okay? They're from Seattle. They're insane. So, yeah, that's the end of the email. Subscribe. I'll keep covering this when we get the details. What else could I say than that? I guess I'll throw this in because everybody's going to ask. I never mentioned this. I was training to be a judge until they changed it. Then I trained to be an RA. Then they changed it again. And then I stopped. And no, it wasn't with these people. It was like, I don't know, 8-9 years ago or something. As soon as it was Judge Academy, I'm like, well, I went from giving up on being a judge because they just keep changing the policies to really, really being against it because I'm not going to pay for that. It's just, I don't expect them to work for free, but like, I don't remember. Did WOTC just not want to run the judge program? I don't even remember what led to this. They just kind of announced it. This is just, everything about this is aggravating and stupid. Well, assuming Sam isn't the cause of this, condolences. And with this level of quality writing and like phrasing and stuff, assuming you wrote this, dang girl, you got a job in any PR department. Just saying. So hey, thanks for watching everybody, and I'll see you guys next time.